Ash's Tauros came back to us. Let's go. Just kidding. Yo, what's up everyone? Trayman1 here, and finally after 3,000 years, I can finally say welcome back to another review of Pokemon Journeys. Today we will be covering episode 61, the Plusle and Minum episode. Now, this episode wasn't the best one to come back on. Like, nothing much happens, but it's not a bad episode, so let's go to get right into it. Now, what I thought was going to be Grookey causing trouble was actually a pipe leak in the Cerise Labs. And yeah, that's right, this episode actually takes place in Kanto, even though it's focused on Plusle and Minum. I was expecting it to be Hoenn. But basically, there's these two trainers that have a Plusle and Minum like business, and they go around washing Pokemon and also plumbing and stuff like that. So they come to Cerise Labs. They end up fixing the pipe, and conveniently, the guy ends up falling down the stairs. But the way that he ends up in the hospital, I'm like, my gosh, like, my man broke every bone in his body. Basically, this causes for the younger sister to have to do all the jobs by herself, which she seems to be like the clumsy one. Minum doesn't really like her because, you know, I guess, for one, she did cause her trainer to be in the hospital and stuff. And also, you know, it's just like, doesn't believe in this other trainer, this Plusle trainer, that she can actually do these jobs. This is where, you know, basically where Ash and Go come in and help this trainer go around and do all these jobs. For some odd reason, this episode heavily focuses on Tauros. Like, the first job they have to do is go to this Tauros farm and help this guy brush all his Tauros. Then they end up going to Rock Tunnel, where we actually get to go inside of Rock Tunnel. You know, in the Farfetch'd training episode with Gerda, we actually got to see Rock Tunnel for the first time in the series, but now we actually get to go inside. I love how they use, you know, Flash in a way with Plusle and Minum's electricity. That was a really cool scene, but they had to go help find another Tauros. And yeah, obviously Tauros is the plot of this episode. Team Rocket want to catch these Tauros, which is like, Team Rocket, you know Ash has 30 of these. Why are y'all so excited about this one guy who has 10? Like, I don't really understand that. They're like, oh, he's a show-off, but they know about Ash's Tauros. So what? Basically, the Rockets end up taking the job, and they end up causing trouble, but at the same time, end up helping. Also with James's amazing lines. Nice idea. Oh, switch on. All the Tauros actually end up getting stuck inside of this little manhole, and basically, Ash and group help this trainer. Well, she actually does it on her own. She comes up with the idea to basically pull up these Tauros with this car and the rope and actually get them all out. And even when things get tough, Minum finally gives in after seeing how dedicated she is to helping these Pokemon and how good of a job she's doing. And they both end up charging the car with the help of Ash's Pikachu. Like, for one, I just love this Thunderbolt animation. They look like the classic Thunderbolt, like something we would see back in the Hoenn original series days. I don't know why, I just really love the way this Thunderbolt looked. But yeah, Thunderbolt ends up charging Plusle and Minum so that they can finally get enough power to pull up these Tauros. Like, Team Rocket were actually pretty okay in this episode. Normally when Team Rocket appear in Journeys, it's like, especially after the Grookey episode. That one really got me. But Team Rocket weren't that bad in this episode. I'll give them some credit where credit is due. And even in the end, after Meowth got saved, they didn't even want to steal the Pokemon. They were like, oh yeah, you know, we're good today. And we're walking off. I was like, wow, Team Rocket actually, you know, got away pretty easy this time. But no, the Tauros had to blast them off, which I felt kind of bad for them. I can't even lie. But as I mentioned earlier, nothing much really went down. This was kind of a basic filler episode. So honestly, this episode gets a rating of about 5.5 out of 10. It's not a bad episode, but it's just nothing much really happens. It's kind of like, okay, we got to see Plusle and Minum. That's about it. I don't know. It's just nothing really too special. Overall, though, in the comment section down below, please let me know what y'all think of this episode. I'd love to hear. Thank you all for watching. I hope y'all enjoy. I know this was a short review than the first one back, but don't worry. Next week, we have Drizzle, and we will go in depth. So let's go. Thank you all for watching. I hope y'all enjoyed. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Trayman1. Peace out.